Hello everyone, welcome back to Game of the Day. It's day 9. It's game 9. It is the 9th. The 9th of them all. If we reach 5,000 days of StarCraft, then perhaps we'll be masters. Not as far as the league is concerned, but in terms of mastery of a skill, as it's said to take 10,000 hours, and we're spending at least 2 hours a day upon it. And so, we go to document this, and we go to improve and work together to become better Zergies. So, if you think I'm doing awful, tell me why. Tell me things that I'm doing wrong that are super obvious to you, but maybe not to me. And in doing so, you can help make StarCraft 2 a better place. Because it'll be easier for me to keep playing. And more people playing is good. And so we can adopt this idea of supporting everyone who plays the game and just doing their thing. So maybe you're a ladder player and you're not really into esports. Just keep laddering, keep playing the video game. That's awesome. Maybe you're a co-op dude. You like to do the coops. You like to do cooperative. Do it. That's great. StarCraft's gonna be free to play pretty soon, so it's really important that we try to improve as much as we can and continue to improve after free to play comes out. The way that we deal with trolls and negativity, and making sure that we're not contributing to it, right? Making sure we're not contributing to the toxic nature of popular games. And still being lazy with the drone and missing the triple. Wait, is there a double triple? Oh god, double triple mega. Look at this, 3 drones on this patch, 3 drones on this patch. It says 16 out of 16, but I'm not getting 16 out of 16 sized economy. I'm getting about 15 out of 16 sized economy as a result of that. Ugh. I basically have 50 minerals. I basically have an idle drone right now. That's what that is. So silly. The build is all right. 6 slings across the map. This looks like spawning pool placement for a non-Zerg matchup, but I've been known to mess that up in the past. Good, right back to drones. Will I build a 3rd? Soon. An Overlord and a 3rd. Speed. I think we can continue to drone till 30. And then, so it's 36. It'll drop to 29. I'll have 6 workers. Am I injecting on both hatches? I'm not even injecting on both hatches yet. I think I can afford to take the expansion on 30. It's more of a money thing, really. I'm gonna have dead larva. But I think you have to take it earlier on. Ooh, gosh, Bailey Nest. Quite late on the Bailey Nest, about 50 gas late or so. Got lucky on that surround, feeling good. Hopefully that's surround of drones. Old JaKaTaK, that would have been lings, and I'm gonna go kill them. But no, I think it's just drones. That's good. Okay, the expansion's going down on 40 supply. That's a lot, and 3 minutes 45 or so. That's a lot sooner than it's been. That's a lot sooner than it's been. Very good. See how this turns out. The spore crawlers are on time pretty much. We know about the back base. How's the scouting in the front? It's okay. I think I could have just clicked the extractor there instead of shift clicking out the queen. I wouldn't be able to press return cargo though, because the queen would take selection priority. Zergling outside of the natural is, I think, in the document already. If it's not, definitely put it in there. You know what we'll probably end up having to do? We'll probably end up having to make a login system where it's just sort of like, if you comment on something, you have to log in. And then just, you know, eventually have a list of approved contributors. If the trolling continues, unfortunately. Hellions are so weird. Sometimes, like, you can surround them and grab them and you just crush them. And then other times they just destroy you in pretty much every possible way. The retreat should come soon. Oh no, I got another Bane coming in. I'm spending way too much time microing this though. As fun as this is, I've got a lot of money in the bank. And I think I'm making more lings right now, which is not correct. And I seem to be getting attacked in my natural. I'm not paying attention to it. It looks like it resolved itself though. What am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to get 2 drones back? I don't know what that was all about. That was a bit strange. I started selecting drones like I was going to do something with them, and then I was like, nope, not doing anything. Alright, so at this point, so sad. The banelings come in though and do finish the job. Look over here, not really enough to get through exactly. We can delay. I'm building more. I should be building spores and drones right now. I have 3 bases, right? So it'd be so perfect to be building spores and drones right now. I thought about it. I thought about going infestor there. Did you see it? I clicked on the infestation pit. I was like, maybe I'll get this upgrade. No. How many drones do I have? That's the real question. Trying to spend this gas. Should be mixing in infestors, I think. No, I should just be droning. It's just, I didn't drone enough. Classic. Classic. It's definitely bad to get the Infestor upgrade and build no Infestors and do nothing with it. That's definitely not a good thing to do. I mean, sure, sometimes it might work out if you do that. Oh, I don't think I think I forgot to morph the Overseer. I just grabbed the Overlord, put it in the control group. In the Hydra control group, the backline, we'll call it. The way I use my control groups are frontline, backline, air, army, and then the rest of control groups are for either macro or harassment. So I have three for my main army. Oh yeah, and sometimes a spellcaster, so sometimes 4 for the army. But it's pretty rare for me to have air, and a frontline, and a backline, and spellcasters all in one army. It doesn't happen too often. Okay, so I am droning, and I'm taking a 4th base. It's kind of tricky, kind of risky to do. Probably should build Infestors instead of a 4th base, but we're getting closer towards that mine out stage, right? So we have to be able to transfer over. Even if they're not expanding, we want to be able to keep up our income, I think. Wow, nothing that shoots up. I just realized this right now as I'm watching the Overlord fly over. Nothing that shoots up. Oh. Oh, I actually saw that happen. I saw those larvae go into that control group. Accidentally. He's got a bunch of expansions, but they're not mining, so great for us. Oh, I try running through. Get the exposed siege tank. Did not work out. Should be able to get this outer base though. What's up, Glorfindorf? How are you? All right. Attacks coming in. Say what you want about Hydras, but they do a lot of DPS. They're made of paper in this game, but they do the damage. Look at how much damage this like tiny group of Hydras has done. Oh man. So apparently you need 4 to one-shot an SCV. Good to know. Really big unnecessary boxes for those injects. You can tell it's getting to the late game. I start the game really precise and then I get sloppier and sloppier over time. But we're still 4 base to 3 at this point. The longer the game goes on, the better it is for us. Just gonna kind of poke for opportunities to attack. Really should just be building so many of the things right now. I'm larva starved. Did I build a macro hatch? Yes, I did. Still don't have enough larva. Story of my life. You require more larva. That nerfed. I'm bad at injects, okay, so I'm not blaming this on Blizzard or anything. But that nerf on injects changed Zerg so much. It was so huge. I think that although each of the races' macro mechanics were nerfed a bit, I feel that Zerg in particular, because they have this unique resource that's necessary to them and no one else, that it was a very different kind of a situation. It was a more extreme kind of a situation. At this point, I'm just like, there's only tanks left. I just need to get the Zerglings close and they'll kill each other. A couple of mules. Oh, maybe for repair. Okay. I was curious. I couldn't figure out what that was the first time. I was like, what the fuck? Is he manor muling me? Like, is he just gonna win this video game? Yeah, teching up would probably be good. I start doing it inefficiently, and then I remember. That's kind of a step back, but that's okay. Progress is not linear. We're just on the contain game right now. We just want to get vision of everything. Make sure our opponent can't take a 4th base. I think that's the focus here, or should be the focus anyway. Burrowed infestors, though, I think are the logical next step here before going for corruptors and breed lords and stuff. Yeah, so I was checking that upgrade to make sure the upgrade would finish before the infestors came out. Oh, got an attack coming over to the left side. So nice to have vision. Are you gonna notice it? Just barely, just barely. Oh man, that was close. Map awareness is existent, but not great. We will try to improve it. Oh no! They're behind the mineral line. Oh, oh, the barbecue. The barbecue. Oh, I hate this unit relationship. Oh my god, all the barbecuing. There's so much barbecue. No one anywhere needs to barbecue that much. No one. It's too much. All right, well, I got 2 drones left. Oh, festers, be good. Could have fungled here. But I guess in the end, not that necessary. I really need to drone right now. But I'm building infestors. See, this is the tricky thing, right? So I see that tons of gas, not a lot of minerals. I'm like, okay, I need to fill with infestors so I can have an army. But that's not really what I should be doing. I should be building drones to recover all the drones that I lost. So they dig it a 4th. And now we are in the town of the Strugglies. We need to get a 5th. And first off, we just need to get our drones working in the proper basis. Whoa, what is this madness? 2 bases at the same time? Could have at least taken the corner bases. Oh god, a battle cruiser. Did you see that? Oh god. I don't think it's impossible for me to lose right now, though. I mean, I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible to win. That's what I meant to say. But after throwing away all those units, maybe it's possible now. And I thought, I'll use these for cover and then I'll move in. And no. Nope. Nope. 100% nope. All of the nope. And more nope there. And I think I throw the game with that engagement. I think I was in a pretty good position earlier. If I had all my units to engage the army out on the field, I think it would have been fine. But I attacked in the choked up location, which is a huge error. Huge error. I have to. It's funny because I have the same problem in chess. I have to make sure that I value material enough. I have this tendency to not value material enough. I tend to say like, okay, we can win in other ways than material. Than how much stuff you have, right? Material. And then accidental burrow. The burrow mechanics are a little weird because it has to do with like which subgroup is first and not like your units get their own burrow. I think the Swarm Host and Zergling do get their own burrow, but like Infestors and Roaches are kind of special too. It's a little weird. Try and think of how to fix that. At this point, I'm just hoping he doesn't scout my other bases. And oh, look at all that gas. Just a result of the things that we've been talking about. We're in a pretty good position. We took a really bad engagement, but on top of that, we weren't finding opportunities to drone. We're always worried, pretty much the whole game, about attacks and things like that coming in. This is what's left of the army. Trying not to waste the Banes. 2 Hydras. All you need is a drone and a chair. Come on. Nope. That's it. That's the end of the video game. That is all she wrote. So I think that the main thing there, let's see, was in a pretty good position. I took a bad engagement. I didn't drone at the correct time. I think those were the 2 things, right? We're back at drones and scouting, right? We always kind of return here. So in this particular game, rather than just saying the same thing at the end of every game of the day, we didn't scout when the 3rd came up. That's true. We scouted the attacks that were coming in a little bit late. I think the more important thing is that we had our enemy on, I think, just barely 2 bases and no mining at all. We were on 3 bases. We can just drone there. There's no need for us to attack until they throw down a 3rd base. So I think just that was like a fundamental attack, defend, expand triangle issue, right? They were defending on 2 base and I was on 3 base and I attacked them, which is just, you just don't do it. It's just fundamentally incorrect. Unless you have this overwhelming advantage and you're playing so much better than your opponent, but generally you're going to be placed against people that are about your skill level, and generally it's just going to work out well that way. So on to day 10.